tonight's are Rwl Sn Rl. Wally Cardinal, Johnny Bianco, and Tex Lynch back with you for what should be a wild second half. We'll see tag team action with the Doctors, David Schultz and Steve Williams, Playboy Buddy Rose, the Big Red Machine. Kane is set to compete as well.
And in tonight's main event, it's gonna be Women's International Champion Angie Angel Guns in action. All in all, an exciting second half tonight. And I can't wait to get started, Tex.
Well, sir, GB, no better time than the present, so let's get the party going with our second half opener. And it's going to be the Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff going up against the Big Red Machine Kane. And you know I always love seeing Kane in action.
Welcome back, everyone. Our next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Ivan Koloff from the former Soviet Union, weighing 287 pounds, the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
Big burly Nikita Koloff, joined by his uncle, the Russian Bear. And oh man, this guy going up against Kane, that's going to be a great matchup right there. I mean, two big dudes, both of them near the 300-pound mark. This is going to be a wild one.
Even a monster like Kane might find himself having some trouble handling the likes of the Russian Nightmare. Nikita is no wussy light heavyweight.
Man, what a killer match to start out the second half. And all we need now is the Big Red Machine and whoa baby. Here he comes, and I know our resident pyromaniac Tex just loves this entrance.
I do indeed. You know it's coming, right? Wait for it now. Hang on. Here it is. Fire!
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing 310 pounds, here is Kane. The fiery half of the Brothers of Destruction, without the Undertaker in this single, where Kane stands alone. And we'll see the Undertaker in singles action next Monday at the month-ending Super Card, challenging the Ultimate Warrior for the RWL Legends World Championship. Both of them riding a wave of popularity after coming out against the Sectarians a couple of months ago when they laid into Kazmanson. You know, Tex, you've never said why or how you were able to convince Kane.
Fire!
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
I'm sorry I cut you off, Johnny. I just can't help myself. It's like Wally said, there's a pyromaniac burning inside me. But let's forget all that right now and get ready to enjoy a battle of true heavyweight monsters. Here we go. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Kane charges, misses with the kick. Nikita Koloff goes behind, hits him with a right, whips Kane to the ropes, elbow, takes him down. The Big Red Machine trying to get back to his feet. Koloff going for a quick pin, but the ropes are right there. Willie Johnson says, nope, you got to start all over again. And Nikita Koloff certainly going to do that. Drives a knee into the arm of the Big Red Machine. Kane still trying to get back to his feet. Koloff right there takes him down into a crossface. How about this? Kane separated from the ropes by Koloff himself, but Kane powers out of the hole. Gets back up on his feet, charges. Koloff with a chop across the chest, a second. And a shove that takes Kane down. Oh man, the Russian Bear's partying like it's 1999. Look at this. Off the middle rope, Nikita Koloff misses with the splash. Kane back on his feet, delivers a stomp. Here we go. He's rounded up Nikita Koloff over the shoulder. And here we go. Running power slam right in the heart of the logo. Cover one. But just a one. Well, Nikita Koloff still far too fresh. Trying to get back up on his feet using the ropes, but he's out there on the apron and Kane's waiting for him. Hard right hand. Koloff counters with a forearm. Gets himself back inside. Kane swings him around with a right, goes behind, but Nikita Koloff counters with an elbow. They lock it up again. Kane whipped to the ropes. He tried for the power slam, didn't get it. But a nice toss and a kick to the chest of the Big Red Machine that takes him down. Nikita Koloff, absolutely relentless here. Takes him down again. And whoa, man tried to snap his neck. Man, Nikita Koloff, pretty impressive so far. Going up against Kane, spinning neck breaker. That takes Kane right back down, back up on his feet again. Koloff misses with the clothesline. Kane's got him up over the shoulder again, and this ain't gonna be good. Whoa! decided to not pitch him over the top. He pitched him over the top rope out onto the floor instead of hanging him up on the top rope. Hard right hand. Takes down Nikita Koloff. Koloff counters with a kick, gets back up on his feet. Kane counters with a kick, gets back up on his feet. He decides, well, I've had enough of the outside. I'm taking it back inside. Nikita Koloff figuring out what's going on, what went wrong here. He had control, but it's gone now. Kane all the way up on the top rope waiting for Nikita Koloff to get up on his feet, and here we go. Whoa, man, nailed him with an elbow. Drops a leg on the throat of Nikita Koloff. Koloff back on his feet. Misses with his knee. Kane clubbing overhand right, takes him down to one knee. Kane rounds him back up, spinning neck breaker in retaliation for the one he got. And the referee's still counting. Kane rounds up Nikita Koloff up over the shoulder again, and man, almost through your screen. Running power slam. Rounds him back up again. Locks him up, knee to the midsection from Nikita Koloff. Kane escorts him back inside. The Big Red Machine making his way over that top rope like he does. A clubbing overhand right. Koloff counters with a shot to the midsection. They lock up. Kane whipped to the ropes. Koloff misses with the elbow. Kane puts on the brakes, and here we go. Misses with the clothesline. Koloff goes behind. German suplex on the Big Red Machine, and that takes power. Nikita Koloff. Hard chop that takes him down. That was a strong chop right there. Hard right that spins Kane around. Nikita Koloff. Clubbing overhand right to the chest. Follows it up with a stomp to the chest. And now Kane on the receiving end of bad business here. Nikita Koloff has tried to escort Kane to the ropes, but Kane counters with some elbows, backs off the Russian Nightmare. Nikita Koloff with a quick counter into a front cradle, up over the shoulder, and just tossed. Man, he fell like a stone. Nikita Koloff rounds up Kane. Oh, man, nasty backbreaker. And now Nikita Koloff sensing he might be near victory here. Koloff with a clothesline takes Kane down, immediately goes for the cover. 1, 2, but a 2. And in all that excitement, we did not see Uncle Ivan even slip that chair into the ring. Nikita Koloff all the way up on the top rope. Here he goes, misses with the crossbody. Kane steps out of the way and kicks him in the head. Oh, man. Great match so far. Kane fails to connect with that off-the-apron move. Nikita Koloff's got him up over the shoulder. Drops him head first into the apron. The Russian Nightmare on the outside, working on Kane as the referee continues to count. They trade chops back and forth. And a clubbing overhand right takes Koloff down to one knee again. Nikita Koloff catches a right from Kane. The Big Red Machine trying to regain control of this one, starts raining hard right hands on the head of the Russian Nightmare. Nikita Koloff gets rounded back up by the Big Red Machine. Kane pitches him into the apron. Has him all the way up, man. Oh, man, nasty military press slam. Kane rounds up Koloff one more time. And again, another running power slam. His back is going to hate him in the morning. Oh, man. The Big Red Machine tried to pitch him into the ring post. We don't get the song this time, apparently. Hard right spins Koloff around. Kane countered by Nikita Koloff. Koloff rounds him up, catches a knee from Kane. And Kane pitches him into the ring steps. He caught a corner right in the belly. Kane's warming it up, indicating he's getting ready to go for the choke slam. And that could be the end of the match right there. Referee still counting Nikita Koloff as Kane takes his leisure in the corner. Well, now, Kane's starting to look real confident in this one. And Nikita Koloff's been laid out for some time. He's just about getting back to his feet. Makes his way back into the ring quickly, charges, and hey, look at this, a Luthez press. Hard right hands on the head of Kane. My goodness. Hard kick to the back from Nikita Koloff. Kane struggling to get back to his feet. The Russian Nightmare winds him back, clubs him across the chest, delivers a kick to the back. Kane gathered up again. Nikita Koloff with a series of chops. Rounds him up. Whoa! What a beautiful slam from the Russian Nightmare. Hard kick to the back. Kane counters with a kick to the head, gets back up on his feet. Kane, here we go. There's the goozle. He got him by the throat, and there's the choke slam to hell. Kane goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2, Three, this one's all over. Kane wins by pinfall. Let's get the official time from Buck Morton.
The time, 6 minutes, 54 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Kane.
Ha! The Big Red Machine making fairly short work of the Russian Nightmare after a short, explosive, and definitely violent confrontation with Nikita Koloff.
I did say that Kane might find Nikita Koloff something of a challenge. And while Koloff sure did put in a solid effort, once Kane asserted himself, it was pretty much the beginning of the end for the Russian Nightmare. And, of course, Tex here enjoyed multiple pyrotechnics at the start and the end.
We'll be right back. Well, guys, we got a great Legends Division matchup coming up next. It's going to be the Polish Power, Ivan Putski, set to go one-on-one against the one and only Playboy Buddy Rose.
Here's to fellas we haven't seen compete for a while. Should be a good one.
The following Legends Division contest, set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Krakow, Poland, weighing 245 pounds, the Polish Power, Ivan Putski.
It has been about 2 months since the last time we saw the Polish Power, Ivan Putski, in the house, and he routed Bulldog Brower in less than 5 minutes. But tonight's going to be a different deal against Playboy Buddy Rose.
Ivan's always been a hit with New York fans from his days with the then WWF, performing at sellout shows at Madison Square Garden. And there's just no question as to who this capacity crowd would like to see getting their hand raised at the end of this one.
I'm sure they would. But with Playboy Buddy Rose in the opposing corner, this match is not a foregone conclusion. His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at a svelte 217 pounds, here is Playboy Buddy Rose. No, it's not a typographical error, and Buck Morton doesn't suffer from dyslexia. That 217-pound figure comes from Playboy Buddy Rose himself, who's actually closer to 271 pounds. What my father used to call deep dish Chicago-style denial. His weight set aside, the Playboy is still a plenty capable wrestler with heaps of experience going back to his days in Portland, Oregon. Sure, he's amusing, but never sell the Playboy short, or you could find yourself in some trouble.
There's fans that will laugh at Playboy Buddy Rose, treat Buddy Rose like a punchline, but that man is a competent wrestler, and I think we're about to see some of that right here. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell. The man comes center ring. Playboy Buddy Rose quickly countered by, oh man, jumping neckbreaker from Ivan Putski. Rose steps out. Putski coming out right after him, and here we go, outside brawl as the referee starts counting. Buddy Rose with a disrespectful slap to the face of Ivan Putski, rolls him back inside the ring. Buddy Rose misses with the kick. Ivan Putski catches an arm drag. The Playboy countered by Ivan Putski. Putski lines up the arm, goes behind. Buddy Rose counters with an elbow. Playboy Buddy Rose with a neckbreaker right center ring on Ivan Putski. Buddy Rose flip over neck whip as the Playboy gains control of the match. Kick to the leg of Ivan Putski. And now the Playboy going for a quick cover here, one, but only a one. Ivan Putski powering out of that one pretty quick. Buddy Rose countered again. Ivan Putski takes him down the hard way by the leg, rounds him up. Buddy Rose counters with an arm drag. Well, here we go. Told you he was competent. Playboy Buddy Rose squirts Putski to the outside, man. And goes right on out after him. Goes right to work. Delivers a stomp to the chest. The referee starts counting. Misses with the jumping neckbreaker. Ivan Putski delivers a couple of shots. Buddy Rose counters again. Fireman's carry from Ivan Putski. Rose counters again quickly. Makes his way back inside. Here comes Ivan Putski right after him. Has him up. Oh, man. Sit out slam. Cover. But just a one again. Ivan Putski still way too powerful. Buddy Rose rounds him up. Ivan Putski counters with a shoulder tackle. Takes him down. Putski rounds up Rose, whips him into the far corner, Clothesline that takes the Playboy down. Oh man, Ivan Putski saying, come on, get up so I can knock you back down again. Misses with the kick. Buddy Rose misses with that jumping neck breaker again. Putski counters him. Takes him down by the knee one more time, almost. Buddy Rose. He's got Putski. Slams his head into the turnbuckle. Hard right hand. And now the Playboy. Counter whips him into the other corner. There goes the referee again. Oh, man, Willie Johnson. I swear to God, he's going to quit one of these days. Ivan Putski counters with a couple of shots. Rounds up Playboy Buddy Rose. Snap suplex. Oh, the Playboy certainly felt that one. Ivan Putski rounds him up. Lines up the arm again. Into a top wrist lock here. The Playboy delivers a couple of shots to the midsection. Finally backs Ivan Putski off. Playboy Buddy Rose tries for the neck breaker again, but no dice. Whoa! A headbutt. Oh, man. Playboy Buddy Rose. Seeing them stars and hearing them birdies on the outside on the apron. Ivan Putski charges. Right hand. Takes the Playboy out onto the floor. And here goes Ivan Putski all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Playboy Buddy Rose laid out in a seated position. Might be sucking his thumb, twiddling his thumbs for all I know. But we have hit an impasse right here. Ivan Putski just sitting up there like a vulture. Goes down. Oh, man, misses with the shoulder. Playboy Buddy Rose countered again by Ivan Putski. Quickly takes himself back inside the ring. Putski countered. Buddy Rose giving the Polish Power some trouble here. Man, nice suplex from the Playboy. Trying to drum up some support from the New York fans here. Here we go. Oh, man, leg drop. Ivan Putski favoring that neck. And here we go, Playboy Buddy Rose. And, oh, man, elbow drop right across the chest. Playboy goes for the cover. 1, 2. And so far, Playboy Buddy Rose has been the only one to get all these near falls. Ivan Putski hasn't come near a pin or a submission yet. Ivan Putski whips the Playboy into the corner. Moves in. Here we go. There's them Polish shots. Just beats him down. Playboy Buddy Rose hauled up out of the corner into a sit out. Ivan Putski going for his first cover here. 1, 2, but no. Playboy Buddy Rose rounds his way out pretty easy. Ivan Putski rounds up the Playboy slowly. Polish hammer, there it is, man. And Playboy Buddy Rose is gone. Here we go. 1, 2. Shut up. I don't believe it. Putski doesn't believe it. That Polish hammer, he is fired up. Ivan Putski's mad. Buddy Rose counters with a shot to the midsection. Putski counters with another kick. Takes him down with a shoulder tackle. Follows it up with a forearm. Whips Buddy Rose to the far corner. Charges. Boom. Splash that sends Buddy Rose out. Rebound off the ropes and a crossbody. Center ring. The Polish Power rounds up the Playboy. Whips him into the far corner. Tried it again, but Playboy Buddy Rose a little too quick. Whips Putski into the corner. And now the Playboy with Ivan Putski up on the top turnbuckle. And, this is going to be bad news right here. We got a top rope superplex in the making. Playboy Buddy Rose. And, oh, man. 10 feet up and 10 feet down. And the Polish Power is laid out flat. Playboy Buddy Rose rounds up Ivan Putski. Sweeps the leg. I'm surprised he was still safe enough to do that. Whoa, tried for a leg sweep, but no good. Buddy Rose was ahead of him. Putski counters with a right. Buddy Rose counters with an elbow to the leg. Putski counters with another shot to the midsection. They lock up, they tussle. Buddy Rose shoves him back a good couple of feet. The Playboy makes it back into the ring. So does Putski. Hard right hand from Ivan Putski. Buddy Rose whipped to the corner. And here we go again. Those pummeling shots, absolutely merciless. And Playboy Buddy Rose gets up out of the corner, misses with his shot again. There's that leg sweep from Ivan Putski, definitely. Oh, yeah, he definitely felt that one. Nicely done by the Polish Power. Ivan Putski driving a knee into the back of Playboy Buddy Rose. And here we go. He's smelling blood in the water. The Playboy could be in trouble. Misses with the Polish hammer again. Kick to the midsection. And a running clothesline that took Buddy Rose down pretty good. Playboy Buddy Rose counters with a clothesline of his own. Down goes Ivan Putski. What a match we've got going here so far. Playboy Buddy Rose gets countered by Ivan Putski. A hard left that puts him up against the ropes. Buddy Rose catches a knee to the midsection. Rebound off the ropes, another knee to the midsection. And now into a Russian leg sweep, and down goes the Playboy. Oh, he stiffened out. Did you see that? Cover. 1, 2. Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. Playboy Buddy Rose refusing to give up here. And Ivan Putski has put in a lot of effort. He's got to be frustrated by now. Into a rear chin lock. And he has cinched it in pretty good. Ivan Putski with those powerful arms. He can put Playboy Buddy Rose to sleep. Buddy getting up to his feet here. Slams a couple of elbows into the midsection. Backs off Ivan Putski. Putski whipped into the far corner. Back turn. Counters an elbow. Buddy Rose whipped into the opposing corner. Putski misses with the charge. Buddy Rose whips him back into the corner. Again, back turn. Turns him around. And whips Ivan Putski right back into the corner. Rebound off the ropes and a bulldog from Playboy Buddy Rose. The Playboy up on the middle rope. Elbow drop across the chest. Here we go. Goes for the cover. Nicely done. 1, 2. But again, Ivan Putski getting that shoulder up just in time. Well, this match has been an intense ride so far. Putski with another kick to the midsection. Buddy Rose counters with a shot. A shoulder tackle, a clothesline. Putski whipped into the corner. Here comes Buddy Rose with a charge and a splash. Rebound off the ropes and a crossbody center ring that put Putski down. The Polish Power. Counters. Charges. Headbutt. And the Playboy decides he's going to take a little rest on the outside. He ain't going to rest long, though. Ivan Putski up on the top rope. Shoulder charge that fails to connect again. Buddy Rose rounds him up. Rolls Putski back inside the ring. Follows him in himself. Buddy Rose rounds him up. Hard right hand that spins Putski around. He's got him up. Whoa, what a suplex from the Playboy. Okay. Buddy Rose going for another cover here. 1, 2, but no. Again, Ivan Putski getting the shoulder up just in time. Buddy Rose rounds up Ivan Putski again. Going for the suplex, but an elbow to the head stops that and a charging headbutt. Buddy Rose out on the outside yet again. Oh man, Putski going up on the top rope one more time. Misses again. Playboy Buddy Rose. Either lucky or smart, I'm not sure which one. Elbows to the midsection from Ivan Putski. Backs off Playboy Buddy Rose. Hard right hand from Buddy. A counter from Ivan Putski. A headbutt from Playboy Buddy Rose. Buddy takes himself back inside. Here comes Ivan Putski right after him in hot pursuit. Whipped into the corner goes the Playboy. And again, Ivan Putski just hammering shots until he beats down Playboy Buddy Rose. Back up on his feet again. Up over the shoulders goes Ivan Putski. Ivan Putski nails him with a couple of elbows. Backs off Buddy Rose. There's the Polish Hammer one more time. Down goes the Playboy. It could be it right here. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And well now, Playboy Buddy Rose defeated by Ivan Putski by pinfall.
The time, 10 minutes and 52 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Ivan Putski.
Whoa, man, that was a match and a half. Unbelievable performance from both these guys. Neither one of them wanted to give up an inch, but in the end, it winds up being the Polish Power, Ivan Putski, getting his hand raised, getting a 1, 2, 3 over Playboy Buddy Rose. It took 3 Polish hammers, count them 3, to put the Playboy down.
Just a stellar job from both opponents, who battled both in and out of the ring, with not an ounce of quit in either one. But from what I saw, Playboy Buddy Rose did make a few mistakes that cost him the momentum of the match, causing Ivan to press the attack well enough to snag the pinfall win tonight. But again, they both left it all in the ring here. A great Legends division match for sure.
Yeah, sure was. I mean, I'm really impressed with both of them. Wow. We'll be back with more RWL Sn Rl right after the break. Stick around.
Moving on, something extra special up next. As the reigning Japan 5-star women's champion Lola Rivers defends the belt against former champion Manami Toyota in a Japan 5-star exclusive title match.
5-Star Wrestling Women's Championship.
The background on our two contestants has been provided by J5 boss Shiro Torihata. Nanami Toyota, of course, well known to Japanese fans as one of the best to lace up the boots, with a long history of success as a multi-time champion in singles and tags for All Japan, a 4-time Grand Prix tournament winner, and of course, the former Japan 5-Star Women's Champion till Lola Rivers came along about a year ago, abruptly relieving Toyota of the belt. Toyota has claimed Rivers isn't the real deal, but a Japanese-American usurper, which of course has created tension between the two rivals.
Which kind of casts her in the role of the heavy here, because, well, she went somewhere you don't go. She called Lola Rivers a gaijin. That is not acceptable.
So, just because Rivers was raised in America and has an American father, that makes her an unworthy champion in Manami Toyota's view.
That's the idea.
Having lost the belt to such an unworthy opponent is probably why Toyota's caught feelings about her. Seems petty to me, but it's clearly a Japan thing.
And for Lola Rivers herself, she's the daughter of American Air Force Colonel Daniel Rivers and a Japanese-American mother, Susan Hanogi, and she's moved around a lot between the U.S. and Japan, where her father's been stationed, and got interested in pro wrestling in her teens. Once she was old enough, she trained her in the States, and then took those skills back to Japan, where she busted her tail for several years at the under and mid-card level, before landing her title, shot against Manami. The rest is history, and it brings us to this moment and this title match.
You know, at the risk of sounding smug, I think I have got the two very best color analysts in RWL. Thank you, guys. That was Mark.
Just doing our job, boss. And so, this special Japan 5-Star Championship match will be an excellent bonus event to tonight's Snarl card. Both ladies clearly motivated to win this very important match, contested far from home.
Challenger from Masuda, Japan, here's Nanami Toyota. Her opponent from San Francisco, California, residing in Tokyo, Japan, she's the Japan 5-Star Women's Champion, Lola Rivers.
And hey, not a bad response from a New York crowd. They seem to be into it. Lola Rivers turning the belt over to Tom Kanemaru for Manami Toyota's inspection. And oh man, you know she wants that belt back real bad. Two of Japan 5-Star's best in action here tonight. And oh man, what a snarl we have had so far this evening. Well, here we go. Tom Kanemaru rings the bell. They come center ring. Oh, look at this. A little rebound off the ropes. And here we go. A little whirlicking Rana from Manami Toyota right out of the gate. Immediate cover. How about that? 1, 2. But no. That's still a near fall in less than 15 seconds. That's kind of impressive. Rolling elbow across the chest from Manami Toyota. Lola Rivers rounds her up. Forearm takes her right back down. Oh man, just driving elbows into the leg like crazy. Lola Rivers coming out real aggressive in the early going. Man, look at this, going for it again. Manami Toyota not offering a whole lot of offense. Not so far. Here's a counter. Back up on her feet. Manami Toyota locks up Lola Rivers. Has her up for the pile driver. Oh man, wow. I'm having flashbacks right now. Manami Toyota drives a knee into the back of Lola. Toyota rounds her up. Whips her over out onto the apron. Hard right hand. And brings her right back into the ring the hard way. Rounds her up. Whoa! Chop at the top of the head. And Manami Toyota indicating to the fans that everything is just fine as far as she's concerned. Takes herself all the way topside. Lola Rivers laid out center ring. Here we go. Elbow across the... Beautifully done. Nicely executed by Manami Toyota. Little wonder she's one of the best. Delivers a couple of stomps to Lola Rivers. Oh, well, she missed with that move. Lola kicks her in the back. Rolls her over. Goes for the cover again. One. But just one this time. Manami Toyota back on her feet. Lola Rivers catches her again with the ankles. There's another whirligig rana from Manami Toyota. Oh, man, did you see that beautiful senton? Nicely done. Huh. Lola Rivers. Really aggressive here. Manami Toyota gathered back up again. Look at this off the middle rope. Oh, man. Wheelbarrow Bulldog. Huh. Okay. I like it. Lola Rivers whips Manami Toyota to the ropes. Winds up the arm. Goes behind. Toyota counters with an elbow and a basement drop kick to the knee. Manami Toyota covers. One. Two, almost a two. A 1.6. Toyota countered. Lola Rivers locks her up. Escorts her towards the far corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. A kick to the ribs. Got her up on the top turnbuckle. A hard shot to the hip. Look at this. We're going all the way up to the top rope, too. Oh, tried for the top rope. Frankensteiner didn't get it. Cross body from Manami Toyota. Off the top rope. Goes for the cover. One, two. Oh, man. That's a good one so far. Manami Toyota with a stomp to the head of Lola Rivers. A stomp to the back of the head of Lola Rivers. Lola back up on her feet. Another basement drop kick to the knee. Takes her right back down. And Manami Toyota's finally come alive here. Oh, man. Tried for the crossbody over the top rope and did not nail it. Caught nothing but mats. Lola Rivers inside the ring waiting for her opponent to get back inside. Oof, man. Hurricane Rana. A knee to the back. Lola Rivers clearly in control of most of this match so far. Manami Toyota not mounting a whole lot of offense, I guess. Perhaps Lola Rivers might be taking those remarks about her being a Japanese-American kind of personal. Locked up. Toyota whipped to the ropes. Oof, man. And a senton. Double axe handle and a senton in combination. Lola all the way up on the top again. Oh, man. Gorgeous crossbody. That was a hell of a splash. Lola off the middle rope. Beautiful shooting star. Covers, hooks the leg. One, two. And another near fall. But Manami Toyota finds her way out of the pin. Lola Rivers rounds Toyota up again. Kick to the midsection. A rebound off the ropes and another kick to the head. Down goes Manami Toyota right center ring. As Lola Rivers gets ready to go air one more time. Here we go. Another senton off the top rope. Man, and another cover. One, two. But again, just the two count. Well, another senton. But this one didn't work out. She caught nothing but knees. Rebound off the ropes from Lola Rivers and another whirligig rana from Manami Toyota. It is not looking too impressive in this particular go-round. Lola waiting for her to get back to her feet. A kick to the ribs. Now look at this, pulled her out by her leg. Little dragon screw and into a submission. Oh, man. Working those knees. Cover. Hooks the leg. One, two. And again, no dice. Lola Rivers starting to get a little bit frustrated. Figured she might have had this one in the bag already. Why not? She has been in control of Manami Toyota almost from the word go. Toyota mounting very little offense. And Lola Rivers not giving her too much of a chance either. Off the middle rope, another beautiful shooting star press. Man, she is air crazy. Lola Rivers one more time getting ready to do it. Oh, missed with a double boot stomp that time. Locks up Manami Toyota. Tries escorting her to the ropes. There she goes. Takes her down to the mat. Rope assisted stomp to the chest from Lola Rivers. The Japan 5-star women's champion in control of this matchup and in control of Manami Toyota, and the fans are just eating up Lola Rivers here with a spoon. Rivers Rounds up Toyota again. And into an abdominal stretch on the outside as the referee waits patiently. Man. Countered into a hip toss by Manami Toyota as the referee continues to count. Lola Rivers lapped it. Oh, man, it's into the wrinkle time when the title's on the line. You can play it anytime, even if you're 99. I had to. I'm sorry. Lola Rivers makes her way back inside the ring. A kick. Another kick. Oh, look at this. Manami Toyota trying to take somewhere she don't want to go, but has to go with a knee. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. Nicely done, but too close to the rope, so no submission here. Lola Rivers locks up Toyota, whips her to the far corner. Has her up on the top turnbuckle again. Couple of hard shots, but Manami Toyota counters and gets off that turnbuckle. A series of kicks from Lola Rivers to the legs of Manami Toyota. And again, another whirligig. Man, she is just out. We've seen her a couple of times already, but Lola Rivers is just outperforming herself this evening. Off the middle ropes, another senton. Toyota's laid out. Lola goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. You can count to about 4,000. Manami Toyota's done. Stick a fork in her. Lola Rivers retains the title.
The time, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, and still Japan 5-star women's champion, Lola Rivers.
Yeah, I gotta say, Lola Rivers did not squash Manami Toyota, did not make her look like a fool, but man, I'll tell you what, she definitely won this match. She earned it. Because Manami Toyota wasn't fooling around, but neither was Lola Rivers, who retains the Japan 5-star Wrestling Women's Championship in spectacular fashion over Manami Toyota. And we'll be back with Tag Team Legends action with the Doctors, Dr. D. David Schultz and Dr. Death Steve Williams, when we come back.
Up next, it's Legends Tag Team Competition, with Zeus and the Great Khali facing the #1 Legends Tag contenders, Dr. D. David Schultz and Dr. Death Steve Williams.
The following Legends Division Tag Team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Eric Bischoff, at a combined weight of 757 pounds, the Great Khali, and the human wrecking machine, Zeus.
Good old bad old easy and company back with us again, set to face the top contenders for the Legends Division Tag titles, before the Doctors face the Legends Tag champs on the 31st at the Spectrum for the titles. And let me just say that Dr. D and Dr. Death are on a sacred mission to get those titles back from Jerry Lawler and Holly Race. But first, they're gonna try and tune up at the expense of Zeus and Khali.
At a combined weight of 560 pounds, Dr. D. David Schultz and Dr. Death Steve Williams, the Doctors.
Dr. D and Dr. Death, two doctors, going to be facing two kings at the Philadelphia Spectrum on the 31st, and that is going to be an explosive Legends TV tag matchup. But like you say, tonight, going to be Zeus and Khali. And well, Zeus and Khali are definitely no joke, and they can be quite dangerous when they're on a roll. Question is, are they going to be on a roll this evening?
There's no way the Doctors just breeze through these two opponents, especially if they're on their game, because we've seen what Zeus and Khali are like when the on switch is kicked in.
The Punjabi Nightmare and Dr. D. David Schultz starting us off in this one. Here we go. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell. The men come center ring. Schultz with a hard right spins the Great Khali around. Khali counters, charges, shoves Schultz away. Clothesline swings and misses. Schultz nails him with a right. Has him up into a bear hug right away. Not wasting any time. A little too close to the ropes maybe, but the Great Khali tagging Schultz with a couple of hard shots to the head. A double ear clap. The Great Khali charges. Oh, look at this. Schultz goes right back into the bear hug. Wow. All right. Schultz trying to get that submission early, but it's not going to happen. The Great Khali finds his way out of the hold again. Charges. Flags him with a shoulder. takes him to the far corner. Slams his head into the buckle. Schultz counters and escapes. Misses with a throat chop, locks up. Man, he is just swinging wild. Against the ropes goes the Great Khali. Schultz choking him with the ropes. Man, Dr. D. David Schultz just doing all kinds of evil in there. The Great Khali clutching his neck. Schultz steps out. Here comes Dr. Death Steve Williams. And the Great Khali is still laid out center ring. Williams with a kick to the back. Dr. Death backs it up. Drives a knee right into the head of the Punjabi Nightmare. And look at Zeus. He is hot to get in there and get a tag. Steve Williams ain't going to let it happen, though. Dr. Death catches an elbow, catches a right, and a clothesline from the Great Khali. Oh, look at this. He's beating his feet on the Mississippi mud. And the Great Khali going for a quick cover one. But no, just a one. The Great Khali back on his feet, making his way to the corner, but Dr. Death Steve Williams preventing the tag. Nails him with a hard shot to the back. The Great Khali counters with an elbow. Moves back in on Dr. Death. Whips him to the ropes. Has him up. Oh, what a spine buster right there. And here comes the human wrecking machine Zeus. As Eric Bischoff looks on. Zeus with a kick, a right hand, and a headbutt that takes Dr. Death down to the mat. Steve Williams rolls out. Here comes Zeus. Misses with the kick. Locks up Steve Williams. Pitches him towards the back. Wow, man. Hard into the barricade. Slammed down is Zeus. Steve Williams rounds him up. But takes himself right back inside the ring. Knows he can't win the match out there. A little bit of showing off here for the folks. And here we go. From behind goes Zeus. Locks him up. Has him up over the shoulders. Effortlessly carries him to the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle, and Schultz nails his own partner with a cheap shot that he meant for Zeus. Schultz brought in the hard way by Zeus, and he is stunned. German suplex from the human wrecking machine on Dr. Death Steve Williams. Dr. D. David Schultz is looking out of it in the middle of the ring. Not even supposed to be there. All the way up and all the way down. Military press slam from the human wrecking machine. Rounds up Steve Williams one more time into a running power slam. Dr. D. David Schultz needs to wake up. He is in trouble. So is his partner, Zeus, putting boots to the hands and fingers of Dr. Death. Dr. D. David Schultz finally snapping out of it, takes himself out of the equation here. Zeus, not done with him yet. Tags him with a shot, and out he goes. Steve Williams with a driving knee that took Zeus down hard. A hard overhand right. Steve Williams rounds up Zeus, catches a knee to the midsection. Zeus catches a knee to the midsection. Steve Williams rounds up Zeus. Got him by the tights. He's got him all the way up for the long, stalling vertical suplex. And Zeus, the blood's flowing to his big old bald head, because down he comes. Here we go. Look at this. Boom. Oh, man. Right center ring goes Zeus. Here comes Dr. D. David Schultz again. The Great Khali tagged in by Zeus. Fresh change of partners all the way around. Clothesline takes down Dr. D. The Great Khali locks up Schultz. Whips him to the far corner. Charges with the shoulder. Takes Schultz down. Rounds Schultz back up. Oh, man. Has him all the way up. Look at this. Into a backbreaker. Rounds him up again. Takes another couple of steps. And another backbreaker. Oh, the Great Khali. All 7-something of him. He is big. He is bad. He is powerful. The Great Khali rounds up Dr. D. David Schultz. Boom! Hard shot to the midsection. Locks him up. Whips him to the ropes. Has him up. Another spine buster from the Great Khali. A stomp to the midsection. Looks like Zeus is a little bit out of commission at the moment. Not at his corner. Not at his post. The Great Khali want to work on Dr. D. David Schultz. Delivers a kick to the leg. Zeus finally back at his tag corner. The Great Khali rounds up Schultz. And whoa, what a boot to the face right there. The Great Khali taking himself all the way up to the middle rope. Dr. D. David Schultz trying to crawl his way out of trouble here. Reaches for the tag. Here it is. Dr. Death Steve Williams comes in. And look at it. Ooh, man. Dr. Death knocked down somehow, some way. The Great Khali rounds him up. Dr. Death counters with a shot to the midsection. They lock it up again. Elbows to the midsection from the Great Khali. Backs off Dr. Death. They lock up. And the Great Khali picks him up and slams him down center ring. Khali rounds up Williams. Williams quickly counters. Headlock punch. A clubbing overhand right. And another. Laying in a couple of extra double axe handles for good measure. And Dr. Death Steve Williams does not see the tag, does not see Zeus coming in, but here he goes. Oh man, what a clothesline from the human wrecking machine. Zeus starts raining right hands on the head of Dr. Death. Steve Williams getting his face grounded into the canvas and another rolling elbow across the back from Zeus. Zeus catches a shot. Dr. Death locks him up, has him up, and into a rib breaker. Steve Williams misses with the overhand right, locks up Zeus, clothesline, takes Zeus down. Zeus making his way back up to his feet using the ropes. Steve Williams locks him up, whips him into his team's corner. David Schultz tags him with a cheap shot. An alley-oop out of the corner from Steve Williams to Zeus. Williams rolls them over and covers. 1, 2, but no. Zeus getting that left shoulder up. Slowly getting back to his feet. Steve Williams tags him with a right. Goes behind. Suplex with a pin. 1, 2, 3. Well, now that was a sudden surprise. The Doctor's winning this one by pinfall.
The time, 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, the Doctors. Okay, like Myron Schimmelman likes to say, I'll just shut up now. Schultz and Williams cleaning house here against Zeus and Khali, despite his valiant effort from Bischoffs to Giants, wrapping this one up in just over 7 minutes. That says to me that Jerry Lawler and Harley Race are not going to have an easy time defending the Legends TV tags in Philly next Monday.
Tonight's main event when we come back. All right, folks, well, she has finally gone and done it. The Memphis Millionaires, Jody Vorek, has declared her intention of cashing in her Memphis Million briefcase against Angie Angel Guns for the RWL Women's International Championship tonight.
All right, well, the Memphis Millionaires, after 3 months, has finally decided to cash in her briefcase for a shot at the Women's International title. But it could be a serious uphill climb for the Wood Kittens, with Angie competing in her hometown, with the entire building favoring Angie and reviling Jody Vorek, who's become even more of a nuisance than she was as part of the Bell. Council, could she be squandering that briefcase here? I damn sure hope so.
I'm saying yes. She's pissing away this chance. Angie's just been to Hot lately and has been since snagging the Women's International belt. It's awful to think she might face Liberty Bell Danielle next Monday as Women's International Champion. That kind of forward thrust could prove disastrous for Danielle.
And here she is, the RWL Women's International Champion, Angie Angel Guns, part of the Guns family dynasty, the daughter of Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns and Hall of Famer Angel Roberts. And she is just not going to hand over the Women's International Championship to Jody Vorek just because she's got a piece of paper in a briefcase.
The Women's International Champion, entering the ring to the delight of these Big Apple fans, who love Angie as one of their own. She's definitely got all the fan support in this situation. Let's just hope it's gonna be enough to take Angie to a win over Jody Vorek.
Looks like we're gonna have a confrontation here.
Well, Angie, I'm sure Heathcote McBragg must be feeling insulted again, thinking I'd cash in my briefcase for one of her pissant junior titles, when you're holding the second biggest championship in the company. Heathcote will get hers in the cell this Monday. But right now, I've got my eyes on you, and it's time for you to move, honey.
What you really mean, Jody, is you didn't have what it takes to go after Jeannie Parker and get yourself torn up, so you come looking for me. Is that right? Okay, so let's do this, but don't expect me to just roll over and die for you. You want this title, you're gonna have to fight for it.
Angie Angel Guns laying down the gauntlet here for Jody Vorek, and I'm definitely favoring Angie in this one.
Tonight's Snarl main event is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit, and it is for the All-Women's International Championship, the challenger from Fontana, California, Woodkitten Jody Dvorak.
I still don't believe this is actually happening.
Gotta admit, Jody Dvorak definitely played this one like a fiddle.
Her opponent from New York City, she's the reigning RWL Women's International Champion, Angie Angel Guns. Oh, the whole place has just exploded, and the sound is deafening. All eyes in this building are on Angie in this match, and these fans, like me, would like to see Jody chewed up and spat out by Angie.
Gotta admit, I would not mind seeing Jody Dvorak get a little bit roughed up before that Hell in a Cell with Danielle in Philadelphia Monday night. That is for damn sure. Oh, man. Well, like it or not, it is still a hellified main event. Referee Willie Johnson rings the bell, and here we go. Women's International title on the line. Jody Dvorak locks up with Angie, winds up the arm, goes behind. Angie Angel Guns kind of caught up here, shoved away by Jody Dvorak. Jody turns her around, whips Angie to the ropes. An elbow, but a counter from Angie. Angie locks up, goes behind on Jody Dvorak, slams her down to the canvas, and into a headlock. Into a headlock punch. Oh, Angie back on her feet. They lock it up. Jody shoves Angie into the corner, and they are clinched. Referee Willie Johnson going to get in there and break it up, see if we get a clean break here. I doubt it, but well, will wonders never cease, huh? Jody with a kick to the midsection. Angie up over the shoulders, but Angie counters it into an inverted DDT. Down goes Jody Dvorak. Jody rounded up by Angie. A kick to the head. A slap to the... Oh, that one stung her mouth. Side suplex from Angie Angel Guns. With a stomp to the midsection. Now Angie just dribbling Jody's head across the canvas like a basketball. Angie Angel Guns rounds up Jody. Jody counters with a forearm. Has Angie up into a backbreaker. Again, the Women's International Championship on the line here as Jody Dvorak has cashed in her briefcase. This is it. No more chances after this. A shot to the back of the head of Angie. Another shot to the face. A third. A fourth. Angie Angel Guns getting all kind of tagged here. Snap suplex from Jody Dvorak. Jody with a kick to the back of Angie. Angie Angel Guns caught in the head scissors. Jody laying a punch on the crown of the head of Angie Angel Guns. Rounds her up. Angie counters with a forearm. Basement dropkick takes Jody down to the canvas. Angie Angel Guns looking pretty confident right now. The crowd's 100% behind her. Here we go. Angie on the apron. Hard right hand, but Jody counters. Gets herself back in the ring. And a belly-to-belly suplex for Angie Angel Guns. Jody Dvorak rounds her up. Misses with the right big time, but counters with an arm drag. Angie up over the shoulders, but counters it. Whoa, nasty implant DDT from Angie Angel Guns. Angie goes to work a surfboard stretch on Jody Dvorak. Driving her knee into her back and stretching both shoulders and arms. Jody struggling to get to her feet here. Counters with an elbow, backs off Angie. They lock up, they tussle. Angie shoves her away. Oh man, drop toe hold. Angie Angel Guns hung up on the ropes. Jody Dvorak rebounds off the ropes. Oh man, that is not good. Jody goes for a cover. One, but just the one. Wow, Angie Angel Guns kicked out of that one pretty quick. Jody whips Angie to the corner, misses with the charge. Angie Angel Guns going to take advantage of the mistake. Whips Jody into the far corner. She rebounds out painfully. Angie Angel Guns with a stomp to the shoulder of Jody Dvorak. Angie rounds her up. Winds up the arm. Jody counters with a forearm. A kick to the midsection. And another belly-to-belly suplex. Jody Dvorak going for a pin here. 1, 2. Again. Angie Angel Guns getting the shoulder up, and oh man, Jody is not pleased. Can't blame her. But anyway, Jody Dvorak sits her up. Angie Angel Guns counters with a punch to the midsection. Gets herself back up on her feet. The Women's International Champion quickly countered by Jody Dvorak and shoved away. Jody sets her up with a pump handle suplex from the whip kitten Jody Dvorak. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and again. Angie getting the shoulder up just in time. Jody Dvorak taking Willie Johnson to task for his counting. Jody Dvorak Rounds up Angie. A chop across the chest. Up over the shoulders, but Angie quickly counting it again into an inverted DDT. Angie Angel Guns, the Women's International Champion, figuring out what she's going to do next. Gathers up Jody Vorick. Sets her up, but Jody Vorick counters the suplex into one for her own. That is not good. Angie Angel Guns rolls up out of the way. Jody Vorick looking like she's feeling pretty confident here. From behind, side suplex from Angie Angel Guns. Down goes Jody Vorick. Angie drags her center ring. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. This could be it right here. One. Oh, man, no. Jody Vorick powering out at a one. Another near fall in this title match. Drop kick to the back of the head of Jody. A stomp to the midsection. Angie Angel Guns lays a flip over neck whip on Jody Vorick. Jody shows her away. Gets back on her feet quickly. Rounds up Angie Angel Guns. Sets her up. Oh, man, by her throat. Spine buster. That ain't good. Oh, look at this here. Jody Vorick dragging Angie center ring by her legs. And I think I know where this is going. She's going for the giant spin. And Angie Angel Guns looking like she might be having some problems here. She is getting spun all the way around like several times. Dropped. Oh, well, she's got to be all scrambled now. Jody Vorick looking like she is feeling definitely confident. Angie Angel Guns gathered up back to her feet. A clothesline. A second one. A rebound off the rope and a kick to the face of Angie Angel Guns. She is down. Jody Vorick covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Get the out of here. I don't believe it. Jody Vorick is the new Women's International Champion. Get the out of here.
It just can't be. The time, 6 minutes and 3 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and the new Women's International Champion, Jody Vorick. We're all just sitting here open-mouthed, not believing what we just saw, with Jody defeating Angie in her own hometown for the Women's International belt. Is this a sign of things to come? And will Jody also defeat Liberty Bell Danielle in Philadelphia on Monday night? It's already horror upon horror. I just don't believe it. Jody Vorick has snagged her first ever championship belt and will face Triple Crowner Danielle Heathcote as Women's International Champ. It's just getting worse and worse.
Just unbelievable. Insanely unbelievable. Seems like Jody actually did catch Angie Angel Guns off guard with this move, and it sure looks like it's paid off big time, with the Memphis Million heiress winning her first ever championship under what you can only call controversial circumstances.
You guys, I was already a little bit worried about this Monday. Now I'm genuinely concerned. This does not bode well at all.
And as much as we hate to have to leave things here, that's all we have time for tonight on Snarl. As always, we thank all of you for joining us and for following our WL Wrestling. Johnny Tex and I will be back next Saturday, March 29th for the next Snarl. But stick around because coming up next will be our WL Championship Wrestling, and we'd sure love for you to be with us then. For all of us here at our WL, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe.